Good morning, gang. Today is going to be an upper body day again, going in it with a pair of dumbbells. Heavier if you got them, great. It's going to be timed, so if you do have lighter weight, you can definitely get a higher rep count to keep yourself going. But let's get rolling. Let's nice, easy warm up. Stand tall for me, guys. Hands out, palms down. We're starting with little mini circles. Keep a small pace. Don't get them bigger. Just keep them small the whole time. Little circles. Feel your chest open up. Your shoulder blades decompress down. Chin tucked. All right, let's change direction now. Keeping them small. Stay upright. Still going mini. From here, we're gonna go right into our jumping jacks. 3, 2, and 1. All right, jack series. Here we go. Regular jacks to start. Get a big arm action. Keep it up. We're gonna go to seal jacks in 3, 2, 1. In and out with the feet. In and out with the hands. Good rhythm. All right, in 3, 2, 1. Relax. Let's go ahead and take ourselves down to our knees. Starting with those hands out in front of us. Press your arms forward, head down. And then we're gonna crawl off to the left, crawl out to the right. Give yourself a good lat stretch back and forth. As you guys finish that up, back and forth a few more times. We're gonna stay down on all fours and go into the thread the needle. Next, take that hand, wrist, elbow, shoulder, everything goes down to the ground. Breathe out and look up. Start on one side, continue that side. After 3 to 4 reps, we will switch over to the opposite direction. Same thing, both ways. As you finish those up, we're gonna lay down on our chest. Hands down, elbows down, nothing touches the ground though. You're gonna reach your arms all the way up and all the way down. Just your chest and your legs are touching the ground. Pull your belly in, keep your chin tucked, and feel your upper back muscles just warming up as you're doing that range of motion up and down, up and down. After 8 to 10 reps, we're gonna give you guys a few more seconds there. We're gonna go into a release push-up. So as you guys finish that up, now bring those hands behind and underneath your shoulders. Pick the hands up off the ground. Press up through, control down. Press up through, and control down. Give yourselves 3 to 5 reps there. All right. Go ahead and do as many as you need to do before you feel like you're nice and warmed up. We are gonna start pretty fast now. So, our first thing we're gonna go into is a floor press. Guys, grab the heaviest weight you got. Say you only have a heavy kettlebell, but it's heavier than both your, Kate, I know you have dumbbells. If your kettlebell's heavier, you can just grab onto that one bell while laying down, keep it close to your chest, and then just do that floor press with the heaviest weight you guys can get your hands on. We're gonna go floor press first, followed by a rollover into a regular push-up. So floor press into push-ups. The push-ups, it's not about cranking out as many as you guys can. We're looking to get 5 to 10 really good ones. Timing's gonna be there, form's key. It's about just gassing out the muscles in our pecs, working on good form. So floor press is gonna be 25 seconds on. We'll have like a 5-second buffer to put the weight down and roll over. It's 25 seconds of floor press followed by 20 seconds of push-ups. That's our first thing. We'll get rolling in just a sec. All right. Take a seat. Let's plant those feet down first. Weights are up right over your elbows. We're gonna start with that floor press. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, and begin. Clock is on. Breathe out, get all the way up. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Weights down. Flip yourself over for push-ups. Here we go. 2, 1, and begin. These are slow and strong. Breathe out on the way up. 3, 2, and 1. Relax. All right, so you're gonna be feeling how much that is attacking our upper body. If you let this be all in your shoulders, you're gonna start feeling really tight in the pecs. In the shoulders. Things to think about is form. Make it easier. If you guys have a bench or even going down to your knees, something that you know you're using your chest and not subbing out into your shoulder more. A lot of times when we get fatigued, you'll see the neck come down first and the shoulders squeeze together. Think about keeping that from happening, even if it makes whatever movement easier. Go to a staircase even. When I hit that again, it's a gas up pretty much of the muscle group. When we're doing the floor press, remember your upper back is gonna be pinned down, shoulder blades down, your low back is slowly arched, that neutral, so that regular like natural arc we get in the low back. Keep it there and press up. Think of your back like a bridge. All right, let's get back in the next set again. Grab onto the weights. I'm gonna kind of coach you through this round. Pin the feet down, knees up, grab onto the weight, load yourself in, chin tucked. Think about keeping the back of your head on the ground, keeping the upper back with the shoulder blades down. Ready, set, go. Breathe out on the way up. This is you trying to target your pecs as much as possible. Feel it out. Make sure you're using the right muscle groups. Breathe out on the way up. Keep going. I'll give you guys a countdown. Good pace. All right, we got less than 10 seconds. We're gonna flip over into those push-ups. In 3, 2, 1. Let's turn it on over. Push-ups again. Hands underneath the shoulders. Rotate your elbows so they are rotated down. That's the angle of attack with our push-up right here. Ready, set, and go. Clock is on. Angle of attack, elbows go right below the chest line. Keep that chin tucked and keep it away from the ground. Your chin's pulled back, chest hits the ground each time. Keep going, we got 5 more seconds. And 3, 2, 1, relax. All right, 2 sets down, feeling good so far. Catch your breath. It should be tiring already. It means you're targeting the right muscle groups. You're doing things right if you feel it in certain spots. Anyone that's got any like wrist issue, you can always make a fist, or you can try to handle onto those dumbbells. You can do a dumbbell push-up instead, depending on how your wrist feels when you snap it back. All right. Still got some time off, but we are gonna go back to floor press again. The only difference in these next 2 sets is now we're gonna be in an elevated hip lift. It's gonna be working a little bit more in the lower pec. As you guys are down there, set yourself up so that your low back and your butt is off the ground. Knees, hips, all that is a straight line this time. The weight still goes kind of aiming to the lower part of our chest, and we'll be getting that lower part of the pec. So, hip lift floor press. Here we go, grab onto that weight. We got 8 seconds. Deep breath. All right, 3, 2, hips up now, 1, and go. Breathe out every time. You guys gotta make sure your core is firing away. You wanna keep breathing, pull your ribs down towards your hips, and keep your core tight. Nice job, nice job. We got 10 seconds left. Continue this going, come on. Hips up even higher to finish, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Weight down, you got 5 seconds. Flip over into those push-ups. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hit your push-ups. 20 seconds straight. Chin tucked, pulling it back away so your chest is still your leader. That's the first thing to touch the ground. Keep going. A few more reps. Keep your upper back from crunching. 5, 4, 3, 2, time. All right, we are 3 sets down. Our last round here, we're gonna make it a little bit more of a challenge. Keep your mind off of what we're working on. It's the same thing, elevated hip lift, but we're gonna do a single leg hip lift. When I say halfway, you're gonna switch sides. So what we're doing now is you're setting yourself up. As you guys bring the hips up, once you find your balance and your elbows down, lift up one leg, keep it still, and control your hips. Make sure you're not wobbling around. Get there. I want you guys to feel it in your glutes and your hamstrings. One last thing, our hips, when they're elevated, it's really easy to make your stomach arch down and round it. You're trying to pull your hips in and tighten your core. Ribs down, hips in. That combination is how you keep your core nice and tight, and you can see a little bit extra work throughout the lift. All right, if the single leg is too hard, keep both feet down. Let's go ahead and try this out. Last round, we're gonna go single leg, elevated hip, floor press. Getting crazy on a Monday, here we go. Set yourself up. First, get both hips off the ground, both feet down. Once you find that position, go ahead and raise one leg. Ready, set, go. Stay there and control. Tighten your core up. Keep your pecs still as your main focus. We are gonna switch legs in 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and switch sides. Let's go, let's go. Dig in, guys, come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, time. All right, roll back over. We're going into our last set of our push-ups. Strong grip, rotate those elbows and shoulders down, chest up, hips stay higher than you think. Do not let your hips sink down. I'd rather them be high than too low, all right? Ready, set, go. This is it, until we completely change muscle groups. Crush it, keep your chin tucked, pull it back. Come on. We're coming down to it in 5, 4, 3, 2, done. All right. Shake those arms out, relax a little bit. If you need to grab a quick jump in the water, go ahead. What we're gonna do next is gonna be on the ground. We're rolling over into some core work. Giving those arms a break for now. All right. So on the ground, I will hop back in. I'm gonna join you guys in some of the lifts, but I took a spill this weekend and I hurt my tailbone really bad. It's like super bruised and can't sit down laying down yet. But you guys are gonna set yourself up. We're gonna go right into toe touches. This is for time. I want hands at your chin. When you guys come up to reach for your toes, they're out in the air. Your legs are up in the air and you are crunching and reaching for those toes, breathing out. It's a small, quick lift. Let's go ahead and raise those legs up. Try to lock out your knees so it's super straight. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Breathe out and dig in. Reaching for the toes, for the toes. Keep going. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax for a little bit. We're gonna go right into bicycle crunches. This is gonna be the alternating rotation. Legs are switching in and out. Big, long ones. Bicycle crunch in 2, 1, go. Breathe out. Now you're trying to keep that low back down, lengthening your stomach, breathing out, going slow and long. Keep going here, guys. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're gonna go back to toe touches again in just a second. Take a deep breath. Kate, fire through. You got it. Legs straight out, lock them together in 3, 2, 1. Small movements. Hands go from chin to toes. Breathe out, dig in. Find your pace. Consistency, guys. Keep it up. You're halfway. Keep going. Keep going. In 3, 2, 1. Last break, last round. We're going back into those bicycle crunches one more time. 3, 2, 1. Breathe and control, back and forth. Looking good, 10 more seconds, come on. And 3, 2, 1, right on. All right. Recover a little bit. We are done with that core. We're gonna move on to a superset of upper body. We're going overhead press to start, followed by bent over row single arm, which will involve a switch at some point. The overhead press, we're gonna be standing up tall, weights are off to the side. I want you only going as low as about your ears. Don't go so low that you're down to here. We're gonna go elbows just below that midline, coming back up. The whole entire time, we are just focusing on that shoulder blade. Can you get your elbows to be in this position? Straight line. After the overhead press, we're gonna switch to a single arm row. How that's gonna look is left elbow goes on left leg, right leg goes back, right arm is gonna be doing the rows. After we switch sides, we'll switch. Biggest thing here, that back leg and your upper body should be maintain a pretty good balance. If you fold, folding's fine, but that's the fold, not here. Don't round the back. Try to flatten it out wherever you are, keep it flat, all right? Overhead press into single arm row. I'll call the switch out on the rows and I'll give us a countdown. Grab your weights, let's stand tall here. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and begin. Breathing out, controlling up. Keep going. Right there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring one of those weights down with you. Let's go. Right arm, right leg back. Left elbow, rest it on your body. Now everything in your power, flatten your back, chest up. Use those little muscles in your back. Ready, set, go. Keep going. We're gonna switch sides in 3, 2, 1. Switch over, starting that clock back and ready, set, go. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Great form, guys. Take a little bit of a breather. We're gonna be hitting that again. This time, same weight. We're gonna change that overhead press into an Arnold press. So the weights are starting here. You're either gonna go full rotation out and drive up, or you can make it a little bit more fluid and rotate on the way up, depending on the weight you're using and how that style is that you like. Arnold press, back into single arm rows. We got about 15 more seconds left still. No rush, Kate, take your time. A few more seconds. Let's grab that weight, get yourself loaded up. All right, palms facing you, weight in front of your body. Here we go. In 2, 1, go, rotate up. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Weights down, set yourself up into that bent over row. Ready, chin tucked. Flatten that back up. Set, go. Feel your core tighten up every rep, keeping them level. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch sides. Ready, go. Keep going. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. All right, good work. Relax, we're gonna have a bigger break this time. Our set's gonna go back to a traditional, regular overhead press again, not the Arnold press. All right. Still got some time off. 20 more seconds. Catch your breath. All right, when you guys are doing this, let's remember form comes first and posture. Guys, every lift we do happens while we're in the correct anatomical position. So when we're doing this one, make sure your shoulders are not pointing this way, right? Sit yourself up, get as tall as you can be. Be here with your chin tucked. Feel all these tiny muscles working on the way back down. This set, let's focus on what your body does when you return the weight back to starting position, that lowering phase. Be aware of that part. Here we go. Overhead press in 3, 2, 1. Control up. On the way down, feel those muscles, load it back in. Breathing out on the way up. Core stays tight. Make sure your low back is not overarched. Your hips are neutral. Your core stays tight because you're pulling your ribs back into your hips. Keep going, keep going. There you go, Kate. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, set yourself up with one of those weights. We're going into that bent over row. Same thing, the way you want to engage your core is how hard are you working to keep your hips neutral. When you turn off a core, that one hip can kind of hike up, but you loading it back in and feeling that side rib pull your hips back to neutral. Ready, set, go. While you're doing this row, make sure that back leg, that knee can rotate outside a little bit for better balance, and you're really fighting your shoulder not to move. You don't want to have that shoulder bouncing up and down. 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. All right, ready. And begin. Keep fighting. All right, in 3, 2, 1. Relax. Good work so far. We got one more set from this. Our last set is gonna be the most challenge. Just same thing as last time. We're gonna change up a little bit, all right? So in this time, both feet are gonna stay down. Our starting position is gonna be overhead. Bring one bell all the way down, bring that one bell all the way up, and then switch to the opposite side. This is gonna talk about stability a lot more. So when we are overhead, when you guys are in that position, locked out here, where is that shoulder? Do you feel it wobbling? Do you feel it hiked? That's not where we want it. You want to pull that shoulder blade into position. Arm is going to be rotated slightly out. You don't want to be locked out right in line. Arm is out here, allowing that shoulder to stay in its place. So we're here, control. 1, up, 2, up. When you guys get tired, don't start to sway just to relax yourself. Careful of that happening. Let's roll into our last set. We're gonna start overhead, 1 down, 1 up, opposite down, alternating overhead press, back into the bent over rows. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, arms up, 1, go ahead. Control down. Remember, at one point, both weights will be locked out overhead. Keep going. There you go, Kate. I wasn't gonna stop you. You got a good pace. Fighting it out. Stay balanced. 10 more seconds. Keep going, keep going. Feel all those upper back muscles burning right now. Let's go. In 3, 2, 1. All right. back into that bent over row position. Let's rotate that outside leg a little bit more wide. It's gonna give you a better position to kind of load in and feel your core work. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Chin tucked, lengthen your back. Feel every muscle working together to keep your spine neutral and lengthened. Keep going. Good pace. 3, 2, 1. All right, switching sides. Ready, set, go. Ten seconds left. Keep going. All right. 3, 2, 1. Relax. We're gonna go back to the ground for some core in a second. Feel free to get some water, but we are gonna go to the ground. We got the same pattern for core. 20 on, 10 off, 2 exercises. Our first one's gonna be a military crunch. Now again, I'm gonna talk through this. I can't demonstrate stuff on the ground today. But what we're doing is you're laying down all the way on the ground. When you're doing this, bring your knees up right over your hips and then your legs parallel to the ground here. So knees vertical with the hip, legs straight out in front of you like this. You can cross your ankles as needed. Hands can go behind your head. All we're working on is a crunch. So you're pulling your ribs down and your upper body towards your knees. Here's the trick. Do not let your knees move. You're not trying to let them meet you in the middle. You're not meeting together. Upper body is doing all the work. Lower body stays stiff, and that's how you're gonna keep your core tight. Afterwards, we're gonna go alternating V up. One leg down, one leg raises. Your body reaches for that 1 foot back and forth. All right, here we go. Military crunch to start. Cross those legs in 3, 2, 1. Let's hit it. Breathe out. Make sure your neck is not doing the work. All you're doing is lifting your upper back off the ground, feeling your ribs tuck in towards your hips. Rise yourself up. Don't just roll forward. In 3, 2, 1. Take a break. Legs straight. We're going V-ups. 3, 2, 1. Breathe out, drive up. Looking good. 5, 4, 3, 2, time. Back to military crunch. Remember, you don't need to go, your neck does not need to go, your head does not need to go towards your knees. All we're trying to do is elevate your body off the ground by pulling your ribs down. It's not a forward roll, it's just a lift. Keep that in mind. Ready, set, go. Lift that upper body off the ground and come back. Feeling that core really lock up. Come on. Try crossing those feet the opposite way to anchor in with the other hip flexor. Keep rolling though. In 3, 2, time. Last time doing those V-ups. We're crushing it, guys. All right, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Get after this. Good pace. Breathing out. Using one leg as your anchor leg. Opposite leg raises up. Keep going. Keep going. Keep this pace. Work harder to maintain the same speed. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, time. Nice job. Catch your breath. We have one more thing to do with the weights. It's going to be a tricep. Now, tricep involves 3 exercises. First one happens to be tricep. So how this is going to work is going to be overhead dumbbells locked out. Overhead tricep extension, work on keeping the elbows high. If you need to use one dumbbell instead, that's perfectly fine, depending on the weight you got. Tricep extensions first. Afterwards, load yourself up here. We are gonna be doing an alternating rotation bicep curl. Back and forth, one at a time. The third exercise, we're gonna go back on the ground for toe touches, but this time, the dumbbell's gonna be at our chest, and we're gonna be reaching up towards our shins or our feet with that one dumbbell. So 3 exercises, tricep extensions, alternating dumbbell curls, and then that single dumbbell toe touch. Let's see what you guys got. I'll hop in a little bit. All right. Grab onto your weights, stand tall. Here we go. Grab onto those dumbbells. Load them up in 3, 2, 1. All the way up, control. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, bring the weights down. Wide, strong stance. Rotation and alternate those curls. Ready? Begin. Keep going. Control your body. Don't let those weights swing. In 3, 2, 1. Take a seat. I'm gonna have you guys do this one without me. Laying down, feet are up in the air, dumbbell at chest, reach for your toes. Go slow and go bigger motion. All about that chest work. Ready, set, go. Get all the way up. Feel that extra reach in your pecs. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. All right. We have 2 more sets, and then we are done. Let those arms shake out a little bit. A little bit more time off. $15 more seconds. All right, grab those weights. We got tricep overheads again. 3, 2, 1. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Weights go off to the side. Ready? Bicep curls. And begin. Control your posture. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, toe touches. Grab your weights laying down. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Reach all the way up, slow and long, all the way through. We got 5 seconds. And time. 45 seconds off still. We got 1 more set to get through. Catch your breath. Find that inner energy. Last set, best set. Whatever you got left, get it out of the tank. Whether you have to go lighter for better form or just crush what you got now. One thing I'm noticing as we get fatigued with those bicep curls is that the shoulder shrug to start. Avoid this motion. We're not gonna raise up with a wide elbow into a curl like this. Stay down. Let your elbow be either under you or as you curl it slightly in front of you. Avoid the backwards curl. Just keep that in mind. All right, final set. Get yourself ready. Here we go. 10 seconds. Let's grab that weight. 3, 2, 1. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab on to the outsides, ready, set, go. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right. Final thing is those toe touches. Three, 2, 1. Let's go, come on. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Guys, stay seated, hang out down there. We are done, we're gonna stretch out, weights to the side. So first thing you're gonna do, while laying down, get that hand, that palm, rotated around your back, low back, chest up. We gotta, right now you see my shoulder pointing forward. Before you guys do anything else, we gotta rotate. This whole thing has to go this way. I'm going clockwise with that shoulder from this angle into this position, lay down here. Chest up, elbow back, feel that big stretch. Yeah, you might feel it in the front of your shoulder, but what we're trying to do actually is get a nice stretch right here. This guy gets tight and it pulls everything up. When it's relaxed, it can rotate down. Hang out there for as long as you need. When you're ready, we will switch to the other side. All right, after doing both sides, you guys can sit upright. You can stand up if you need to, but we're gonna grab that wrist, reach up and over. As you reach over, I'm gonna continue that reach, pull it across my body, and then rotate that palm down and go into a shoulder stretch. So lats into shoulder, and then switch sides. Thought you were frozen there for a second, Kate. Hopefully that just meant it felt good. When you're ready, switch sides, up and across. As you finish, pull that arm down, 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 palm up. And then the final stretch can be that tricep. Give yourself a pat on the back while you're there, pull that up. And switch. For those of you who are joining us on YouTube, see you guys tomorrow as well. It's gonna be a HIIT class. Get ready to sweat. See you then.